So, this is a 1992 Nissan Figaro. These things were manufactured in Japan between 1991 and 1992. A total of about 20,000 were made. And this one would be one of the last 100 made. Most of the models are 1991. And this one's VIN reads 20,022. There's a lot of things to pay attention to when you're buying one of these. They're really cute little cars, but a lot of this stuff didn't hold up very well over the course of 20 years. One issue they have is UV damage on the dash. Quite often you get cracks. These plastic vent and trim pieces tend to wear and crack and shock. The dash itself can be kind of nasty. The paint they used on it didn't hold up very well. Look for the original Clarion stereo. Those are hard to come by, and if you get one without it and decide you want it, they're expensive. Door trims, they've got screws along the edges, and those spots, if you look closely at them, the edges can be kind of beat up, but this one's in very good shape. The leather seats, these are notorious for being pretty awful. Look for the piping. This one is great. Also, this leather surface will wear, and you'll get sort of a suede looking surface if it's worn. The base of the seats, quite often these pleats will crack and you get little tears down them. This one's in good shape. Pretty much everything on this car is styled for the car. So you've got Figaro mats. All the little trim bits have that Figaro leaf styling. Switches. Door handles. The roofs on these things are another problem spot. The vinyl will shrink over 20 years and get UV damage. This area right here can sometimes be pulled beyond the frame, roof frame. If it's been stored with the roof down for a long time, these seams will crack. Stuff to look for on the outside. Usually they've got steelies with white caps and chrome center caps. These are very rare alloys. Chromed bumper. Usually along the seams you'll see a little bit of flaking or a lot of rust, depending on what kind of shape it's in. Almost always on these you'll see the chrome peeling off along here where water's been sitting there. Same with right here. Water likes to sit there and ruin the chrome. Quick look at the engine and trunk. This button here is an electric switch for the roof panel. Hit it and the roof panel comes up. This is a common spot for rust. These gutters hold water. And sometimes you get rust under here. Just peel it up. rust likes to sit right in there. There's drains at the bottom of these gutters here, and they tend to plug up, and as you can see, this one's plugged right now because I just washed it. So keep those drains clean. Another spot, this is a vinyl covered panel. Push it with your thumb. If it feels soft, there's corrosion under there. That's a tough fix. Motor's nice. Because it's a 1 liter micro, parts are very accessible. They're a very common motor. Not like some other JDM stuff. This car's done 50,000 kilometers, so it's in really good shape. One last spot to look for. Trunk. You can occasionally find water sitting under here, and the trunk floor can rest. But this one's in good shape. There you have it, a really clean, low mileage Nissan Figaro. One of the last to ever be manufactured in Japan.